Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Cat by Nagit. So from this tutorial we are going to start drafting or drawing in SolidWorks. So usually if you want to enter into drafting or drawing in SolidWorks, we are having here two options. One is directly we can go here with this new part, like new one. Then directly here we are able to see drawing. And if I say OK, one pop-up you will be able to see here. We are able to select sheet size, which size we want, and default templates also will be available. Let's say for example, like we are having our own formats or templates. So in such cases, here we can use browse, go with the browse. So here different type of sheet formats are there. So whatever we want, we can select with reference to A1, A2, A3, A4, different sizes with the different standards are there. ISO standards, GAS standards, like that, landscape, portrait, everything will be available. Now let's take, for example, I'll take here A4 sheet with landscape mode. Just I'll make it here open. So like this, we can browse whichever the default templates we are having. Or else, this is the standard sheet sizes. One more, we can customize the sheet size. With our own dimensions, we can give length and height. So maximum condition, we use standard sheet size. Just I'll go with this and I'll say. Now you can see directly we have entered into here drag in SolidWorks. So this is one method. One more, let me close this. One more is, first we will open the part for which part we are going to generate drafting. Now let's say for example, by using R, we are going to open this recent documents. For example, this is the part. For this part, I need to generate drawing. So here, directly after opening the part, we can go with file. Here one option you can see, make drawing from part will be there. See, make assemble from the part, directly from part to assembly also we can go. Now we are discussing about drafting or drawing. So we'll go here with make drawing from part. Again, same pop-up, we will get whatever the sheet size we want, we'll select. Or as a different template means we'll go for browse and we will select whatever the template we want. Now let me take here A2 and let's say OK. So directly we'll enter into here drawing sheet. Then after entering into drawing, so first thing we need to set up this title block. So how to modify or how to change this title block? For that, you can use here sheet format option. If you are not able to find this option, just on the tabs, mouse right click, go with tabs, we can turn on whatever we need to show and whatever we need to hide. Or else, just you can use mouse right click on drawing sheet. You can get here one option called edit sheet format. So just directly we can go with edit sheet format. Then here we are able to modify. Now title, for example, let's make it here title of the sheet. For this text also we are able to give different type of font styles, different type of sizes, again bold, italic, whatever we wanted we can make it with a different color also. Okay, then again drawing number, whatever we required, everything we are able to modify here. Then after modifying this title block, just we can use here exit sheet format. So just click on this exit sheet format, we'll come back to main drawing sheet. So let me make it here fit. Now after entering into drawing and after setting this title block, we need to insert views here. So first one by one we will see from drawing. Under drawing, first option we are having here model view. So what is meant by this model view means you can just see that icon adds a single view based on existing part and assembly. It means by using this model view option, we are able to insert any one single view, either it may be front view, top view or side view, whatever it may be. One view we are able to insert about a particular part into drawing. Now we will see how to use that particular option. So just I will click on this model view. Then if already we have opened particular parts, here only it will show. If it is not available, we need to go here browse. and we need to select the part for which part we are going to generate drawing now. So now already I have opened this part, number 11 I given. Then just you can use this arrow mark here, arrow mark. Here we are able to specify which view we want. Either we want to insert this front view or rear view or top view or isometric view, we are able to select here. Now I'll make it here front view only. I'll keep it here like this. Let's say okay. So by using model view, we are able to insert a single view into drawing sheet. Then one more we are having here, projected view. It means by using existing view, we will be able to get projected views. Now this is the front view. With reference to this, we are able to get projected view of left side view or right side view or top view or bottom view or isometric view by using this projected view. Just I click on projected view. With reference to this view, either we want this side or here or here or isometric. Whatever we want, we are able to select here like this. Let's say that is about projected view. So by using these two options, we can insert the views, or else in a simple way, you can see here command manager. So here you can see one option called view palette. Click on that view palette. Here we will be able to select which part we need to generate drawing. So now we have opened only a single part. So it will show only a single part. For suppose if we are able to make like drawing for multiple files, at a time we can open all multiple part design files and you can select here whichever we want. Now for this one, if we make refresh, which view you want, you can just drag and drop. For example, I want top view, just drag and drop like this. It means directly if you go for model view, we need to select which view we wanted. But directly if you go with view palette, just whatever the view we want, we can just drag and drop like this. So better we can use this view palette option only. So that is about model view and projected view. Then if I select a single view, some options you will be able to see. You can change that with reference to the top view or front view, whatever we want, we can change. Then come down. Here mirror options, whether we want exact view or mirror view, we can make it reverse like this, but I don't want anything here. Then display style we are able to change. Either this view should be shown with shading without edges or shading with edges or normal line diagram or with hidden edges or with line diagram with like this. So different display styles we are able to manage here. Then scale also we are able to adjust. Now we are using sheet scale. So we can use custom scale. Either we want 1:1 or 1:2 or 2:1, like that according to our requirement we can use. I'll keep it 1:2. So mainly this display style will focus and scale will focus. Remaining things just keep it as it is and just I'll say. So like this we can make it. Very simple drawing in SolidWorks compared to CATIA. Then next we'll go here with this auxiliary view. So what is meant by this auxiliary view means whenever we'll be having any inclined planes, whatever the true shape lying on that inclined face will be not able to read properly. In such case, we are able to take projection of that inclined face and we are able to show properly. So that type of views we call it as auxiliary views. So if you want to show this, we need one inclined face here. So here it is not available. Let me create one part. Just for example, on the front plane, I'll draw one rectangle. Then I'll make one chamfer for this. Chamfer of some 40 for this. Okay. Exit sketch, isometric. I'll make this extrude boss. Then, for example, here I'll go for sketch. I will draw one circle. Then I'll make here extruded cut with some depth like this. So then if you want to generate drawing for this, we need to save this. So let me go here with drawing sheet without saving. Now view palette I'll use. Here you can see one more part it won't show. Why? Because we have not saved this particular part. So let me save this part. So save on the desktop, I'll save it. Okay. Now I'll go to drawing. Here view palette. Now you can see one more part added. If I make a refresh, we will get all the different type of views according to this part 2. For example, I want to keep here front view. By using that, I need to keep here side view. By using that, I need to keep here top view also like this. Now we will be able to see this whole shape, but exactly we have created circle, but here you are not able to find circle, you are able to find ellipse shape, oval shape. Why? Because it is an inclined face, so directly true shape you are not able to see. So in such condition you can use this auxiliary view exactly for this inclined line. From here just you can show like this. Either you want this side or this side. So whole is on upward direction. We will make it here upward direction only. Now you can see properly this whole shape will be shown. So like this, when we are having inclined profiles, we can take projection of that and we can show separately by using this auxiliary views. So I hope you have understood about this 3. Then next we'll go here with this section view. So just let me click on section view. Section view means just cross section views you will get. Either if you want, we can make it section view with vertical direction, horizontal direction, inclined direction, or else with a different step like vertical and inclined. Now for example, I'll make it here horizontal with reference to the center point. So again here you are able to get different options. So here arc offset. Why? Because always we will be not having section views with only a single straight line. Sometimes we'll be having straight with curvature or some steps will be there. So that I'll show you. So first I'll go here with this arc. In which way you want section view. So for example, I need only at this particular holes. I'll click from there to, so section line is starting up to here. From there to, for example, I'll make it through this hole. Okay, now you can see. Section view is coming straight here. From here with arc we have created. So in whichever we have made section, the same view you will be able to see here. So like this you will get. Let me go back. Let me make it here a rebuild. Then next I'll click here again on section view. So again, for example, with reference to horizontal, one click. Again, we are able to get here single offset. So just if I click here, so from here, for example, up to here I want straight. Then here I need some step. So like that we can take steps. I want up to here. Let's say okay. So like this we will take. So according to our requirement, in how many offset steps we want, that many you are able to select. Like here, either you want with curvature or with a single offset or notch offset. Like steps we will get like 3 to 4 options. So then, for example, we have taken this section view. We need to change direction. So if I click on this section, you are able to flip the direction. You can see the difference here. If I make flip, it will get reversed. Then section view name you are able to change. For example, I want A to A. Like this you are able to change. Then here two types will be there. Section view will be there. Section cut will be there. So section view is nothing but after making cut section, wherever material is going to cut, there we will get hatching lines and background these lines also will be shown. Whereas if you go with section cut only cut section of material will be present. Wherever removal of material is not present, that hidden lines will be not shown. So that here we call it as slice section. If I click on slice section, you can see only wherever this cutting line is passing through, where material is going to cut, only that part will be shown here. Other than that, wherever material is not present, that one it won't show border hidden lines. So that is slice section view. So mainly this will focus on this section view like this. Then after section view, you are having here detail view. So what is mean by detail view means, usually if we are having any complex view and if you give all dimensions and annotation there itself for that particular section, we will be not able to read that properly. Why? Because it will be very complex, different little shape, little space will be there. For example, here this shape is there. So for example, I want to specify some annotation around this circle. So here only if I give entire text, it will get clumsy and will be not able to understand that properly. So in such condition, we can use this detail view. So detail view is nothing but by using detail view, you are able to select particular area and you are able to get zoom in portion of that selected area, and we are able to specify separately like this. For that particular small area, we are able to get zoom in portion of that selected area and we can represent separately with more maximized view like this. So in detail view here, we can see usually if I want to take detail view, you will get here with this circle shape. So just I'll click on this, then you are able to get detail view for that particular area. Then for this particular detail view, here you can see for standard you want or broken circle. Here circle got broken, then with the leader it will come. So this is the leader, then no leader, without leader normally it will come, then connected. So this it will connect to this. Like this according to our requirement we can use. Then here no outline is there. So if I turn on this no outline, whatever this circle shape we have drawn, that will be not shown. If you want outline, just we can turn on here full outline or else jogged outline. In different ways we can use according to our requirement. Same here also, display styles we are able to change for this detail view. Then in some conditions we wanted to take section view not with circle shape, with our own shape. In such condition, directly first we need to go for sketch and we need to draw the shape in which way we need to take section view. For example, for this one, I want this rectangle shape, draw the profile, then go for drawing, select here detail view. With reference to that only, we will get here like this. So if I show this full outline, whatever the shape we have drawn, that shape will be shown properly like this. So this is the rectangle shape of detail F, detail F. Again, if you want to change size, we are able to change here custom size. We are able to increase the size 2:1 like that. According to our requirement, we can increase the size. So I hope you have understood about this detail views. That is about this detail view.